4 days ago, a woman in Nashville, a black woman, to keep it short, was pulled over by a police officer. The car that she was driving was not, I mean, the owner of it, I believe, was had a warrant out. Yeah. So the cop pulled her over.
Yeah.
Right. She was searched. Upon searching her, the cop found narcotics. After he found these narcotics, he, of course, obviously tried to detain her because that's what cops are supposed to do. They find you with drugs. She didn't want that happening. And from there, a shooting happened. She ended up shooting the cop first, I believe. He shot back. She died. She drove off in the car that she jumped back in and died on the way to wherever the hell she was going. The cop is alive. He's doing well. This clearly, obviously, still counts as a black shooting, cop killing a black person. Mm-hmm. But what's interesting about this is that I feel like it's very different because if you watch the video, which like I have, and you see what's really going on, you can kind of see this cop did every possible thing he could to not have to end up shooting this lady.
Yeah. And
in the end, she didn't allow it to go down that way. The route she took ended up with her and him getting shot. So anyway, reason why I bring it up is because I think it's interesting that, whenever this happens in the news, we compare, especially if it's a black woman, we compare it to Breonna Taylor or we compare it to whatever other black life was lost that way. EJ, you saw the video. Yeah. You saw it. Clay, you saw a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
In my opinion, I hate to say someone deserved to get shot, but she was pushing it, bro. He tased her first. He tried to tase her. She ate it straight up. She, I don't know what else he could have done, especially when she put out the gun, tried to shoot him, pointed at him. What else could he have done? Don, what do you think?
So, yeah. So he was 100% in the right. The one thing that I like to bring up in these situations, and it has to do with the, I guess you would call it the fight on drugs, right? It's like these these cops, they go out there and they're willing to put their life on the line just, for some drugs, you know what I mean? And I feel like that in some way, when people talk about police reform, I feel like something like that needs to be fixed because if I'm a cop, I'm like, if I was in that situation and I pulled her over, I'm just going to say this and I see she's not Darren or whatever his name is. And she didn't have the warrant and he did call it off because when he said on the walkie-talkie, he said, 9 or whatever number, which I heard means
like, do you want me calling a 9?
Yeah,
and he was
yeah,
like, nah.
Yeah, he said, never mind. You were good. Me, if I'm a cop, I'm gonna be like, all right, I'll see you later. Have a nice day. I'm clearing it. You know what I'm saying? But him, I guess he decided, let me go further with this. Let me see what's up. Let me see what's in the car. Oh, you got this powdery substance? All right, let me detain, blah, blah, blah. A life could have been saved and he wouldn't have to be.
To search?
Huh? Say it again?
Is he allowed to search? Like,
I mean, if
she complies.
If she either says he can, or if he like smells weed or something, or there's a reason for him to search, then they can. Yeah, you can't.
In Tennessee, y'all know it's Tennessee. Y'all know what's up with Tennessee. Tennessee, not even. I don't think they even are legal a bit when it comes to marijuana.
No, drugs.
You know what I'm saying, or any kind of drug. So
marijuana, nothing.
So yeah, I guess if he had any kind of thought that there's drugs in the car, he can search, which I think is crazy, and it puts these people's life on the line for no reason. For drugs, bro. For, you know what I'm saying? Like a powdery substance. Like, I think that's ridiculous. But she did push it, and it's her fault that she died, and he's completely in the right. Like, you can't say nothing about that.
I'm gonna say my piece. I'm gonna swing to Clay. You can go to Sherry and Shakira. I'll make it quick. Me, I feel like as a police officer, I don't care if you the person I'm pulling over, you black, white, purple, whatever you is. If I see a gun, I'm shooting. I don't care. I'm shooting you. I don't give two shits. I'm not gonna listen to no explanation. I'm not gonna no.
Shoot
as soon as I see a gun, especially if I see you even look like you about to reach for that gun, you getting popped. If it's my life and yours, it's gonna be you, nigga, not me. You see, because from the video I saw, he took too long to shoot her. I would have shot her from the minute when she jumped back in the car and I tased her. And she started reaching. I'd be like, nope, pop. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like this guy, he was trying. He was like you could tell he didn't want to be the next nigga on the news for shooting a black person.
Clearly.
It looked like he really wasn't for real.
Yeah, clearly. Like, no, not today.
And I want to commend this nigga because I've seen videos where the cop shot for basically no reason. Like nigga had no reason to shoot. This guy waited until he got shot. Like, it's cop shot now, probably like, Like, this
For
nigga's
real.
crazy. Like, what cop school did he go to?
They're
probably
making
like-
fun of him at his job.
Oh,
You know
man.
Yes,
that.
I'm sure they are.
I would've
I'm
blasted-
sure they are.
I would've
They're
blasted her when I seen
you're
her.
nuts. I would have been popped her. So with that being said, Clay, what you think? How you saw the video earlier? What did you think of it?
Yeah, man. Like I hate to say it, but she had it coming, and I feel like whether he pushed it too far, because obviously, like him having the right to search, and her boyfriend's, if it was her boyfriend's car, whoever that had the warrant on them, you could tell he was trying to find a reason to bring her in so they can get closer to that person. You know what I'm saying? Because then they would have to impound
That's
the
what it
car
was. Yeah,
and
yeah.
all of that. So they was pushing it because cops are trying to get a pay raise just like everybody else. But at the same token, she could have just took the L and just been like, "It ain't me they looking for." You know what I'm saying? I don't gotta say
Word.
nothing.
Just
You know
go
what I
and
mean?
answer whatever
Just-
questions you got to get bailed out. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. But I feel like she panicked and it wasn't the right move, and it sucks.
Yeah.
But
So, all right. So, ladies, what do you think? I don't know if either one of you got to see it. I know Shakira did not get to see it. Sherry, I know you didn't. So, from what you've heard us talking about, you got any comments, any thoughts, any disagreements with what we said?
I'll let her go first.
Like you said, I think that from the way everything was explained, he was literally not trying to have his whole life ruined.
Yeah, he was not trying to be on CNN.
He'd
not.
rather just get shot and probably
Yeah, he was like, fuck it.
still got a
He's like, I'll take the
job,
bullet.
not on TV everywhere, being hated, called a racist. He probably
Black
ain't
Lives Matter.
for real,
That nigga
you don't
took
want to
it.
be that guy. You don't want to go down like that.
Yeah,
And
shout out him. Yeah.
that's I think that's the reason why he tried to be cautious. I really think so.
Yeah, seems so. Shakira, what you saying?
I want to add something to what Don said, and he was talking about like the war on drugs, and I feel like, yeah, like if someone had some weed on them, I can get why you would just say like let it go, but it is illegal. It is illegal. He has to do his job regardless.
That's true. That's true.
And I'm not saying like all cops have to be petty with that crap. Like it is what it is. I'm just saying at the same time, you got crack on you, girl. Like you can hide that crap.
Yeah, my nigga. I ain't gonna lie. Like EJ, EJ, I hear what you're saying, EJ, but I gotta fuck with what Shakira's saying. I watched the video and it seemed like he was just doing the steps of his job. And you gotta remember, these niggas got body cameras on them. And I'm pretty, from what I remember, their precincts and shit checks those shits. So you can't be a cop searching and on your body cam, you pulling out weed, coke, heroin, and just be like, all right, have a good day and get back in the You can't do that. So I feel like,
I see somebody in the comments.
In my opinion, this cop did nothing wrong. I feel like he just was, because from looking at the video, if he had taken out, if say he had searched her and he didn't find the weed or the coke, I feel like he would let her go. I feel like he would have been like,
no, he definitely would let her go.
That's what it sounds like.
She clearly was on some shit. I'm from whatever.
Yeah, like
I
a,
I don't.
ate up the taser. Is she a big girl?
Yeah,
Like,
nah,
what-
she
what
ate
is
that
she was a
taser
big girl.
up.
For the record, she was a big girl. She was a big
what's
girl.
so crazy is
She a
he
big girl.
shot her with the taser. You know how the piece comes out and like attaches to you to shock you. That shit was doing nothing, and he's like
He ate that.
Nothing.
putting it on her arm like
Oh, yeah,
that.
she was
This nigga is going
she was on
in,
all
and
of those things that he
I
found.
was like, yo, that's how you know she was off it.
And you almost feel bad for him because even when you can't see her pick up the gun, but you see her arm kind of reach, and he immediately shouts out, "Man, please put the gun away." So you know he trying to say like, "Yo, don't make me do this. I'm gonna have to shoot you.
I'm gonna have to shoot you, girl.
But he had the body cam. He should have known the body
Yeah,
cam.
the body cam, but she straight ate the tase, bro. I'm not gonna lie, she ate it. Like she was in the car and he's tasing her, and she's still talking to him like, "Oh, I didn't do nothing wrong. I didn't do nothing
With the
wrong."
cigarette in her mouth.
With the cigarette, smoking a cigarette.
And you know that cop wasn't about no action
my God.
because like look at him, that he was a big cop, bro. He was a big cop, so like he was.
And the cop is big too. He's a big guy.
He was
Yeah.
a big
Yeah, I
dude.
think the cop
like,
was bigger than her. No kizzy.
Yeah, he was.
no, 100% bigger than her. But
But
yeah,
that
like,
just proves like the conversation we had the other day, Michael, where you were like, "Oh, police reform. This is how we're gonna have to change the, everything, like the Black community and everything." I
Right.
feel like this is the step where I feel like Black point of views they're so quick to say it's the cop, right? And
Right.
I'm Black, and I'm initially gonna think, "You sure? Like, you sure?"
Me too.
But I feel like it's good that we have something like that out there because it proves that it's not always our fault, and it's not good to point just a finger at the cop.
no, that's facts. And what I was saying, I want to say this real quick. First, and I'm not the type to be like, "Oh, it's the system," but
Right.
in a way, I want to say it is a bit of the system. then you know
It
what I'm
is
saying?
the
Yeah,
system.
it's a bit of the system, and that's why I brought, you know what I'm saying, brought up the war on drugs. But like I said, in this situation, she was completely wrong. Like she's even crazy. Like who would put, like, in that situation, you about to pull a gun on a cop? Like she was
Yeah,
bugging.
bro,
Like
that's suicide.
It was,
Damn
the
near.
warrant wasn't even hers.
that's
She
what I'm
went
saying. So
back on her
That's
back.
what I'm saying.
I was
too.
joking.
And the cop, he reinstated this to her several times. Like he said, look, you do not have a warrant. The warrant's not for you. You just happen to be in the car that the person for the warrant owns, and I'm pulling you over. And then she had the drugs on her. So like I said, you can't, two negatives ain't, only in algebra when you do two negatives, does a positive come out, my nigga. In real life, two negatives ain't never gonna be no positive. You cannot be driving around in your homeboy, boyfriend, whoever, who's obviously some dope boy or some shit, his car, where he got a warrant, the car's dirty, you got drugs in your bag. Like, come on.
You dirty.